Okay, so I've been wanting to talk about this with people for a very long time. And some people may not agree, and I don't give a F. Let's jump in. So, whenever you pray, you're praying to God. People are like, well, then who are you praying to if that's not happening like the religions and the Bible teaches us? And I was like, you pray to yourself, aka your cells, and your cells can hear you, and we're literally connected to everyone and everything. And your words are powerful, so whether you're saying it telepathically or out loud, everybody can hear you. The stars can hear you talking right now. It's a vibration. It's a wavelength. So whenever you pray, you send out a message through the ethers, which is the see-through this, okay? Have you ever noticed whenever you pray for something and your prayers are answered? How are they answered? I'll give you a second. They're answered through another human being, because us humans are God. So have you ever prayed for $1,000 and you received a random check? Have you ever, prayed and you got a job? Or that person pays for your groceries? Faith in humanity is faith in God. Right now, we ain't got no faith in humanity because we're all too busy hating each other. Now, I had a conversation with somebody just yesterday. Oh, this world isn't all about that love and light bullshit. Yes, it is. That's the thing. You guys want to still cling to your anger and your envy and your jealousy and your guilt and your shame. And you guys want to keep on claiming these things as if this is how you're supposed to respond to how other people act. You can't control other people, but you can control you. Facts. And we're not going to die, It doesn't kill you to be a good person. And if you want to see change in the world, you have to be the change, right? We've all heard that before. So, we are God. All of us. And if you hate another person, no matter who it is, you're hating yourself. Now, there's obviously people out here that do crazy stuff that I definitely don't agree with. I don't agree with abuse and we're just gonna say abuse, okay? I don't agree with that type of things. I don't agree with all these people out here doing their black magic because somebody wanted to send it my way yesterday. I got 2 sneezes and everything started to like I couldn't breathe, and I was like, yo, I can see you. I can see you and I can feel you sending your stuff this way because you're mad. So you want to try to silence me because you didn't like what I had to say. Yeah, I saw that too. And it only lasts for 2.5 seconds because I took it out and then I threw it back at you. And now I can breathe. Yeah. So with that being said, I also want to explain this. If God was created first, or you could say a black person was created first, because we are all aware. Now, I don't like using the word black. I don't even like using the word African American or African or just all these things. If we could all just go indigenous, that'd be cool. If we could all even just go Indian, that'd even be cool, because that's what we all are. All of us. Every single last one of us. If the first person came up, and I'm going to explain to you because this is how it happened. They literally came up out of Gaia herself. It almost looked like the rising dead, That's how the first person was literally created, just like a plant. Yeah, and it was a woman. So woman gives birth. Woman didn't even know what sex was because she could procreate without a man. And there was several women that were birthed out of Gaia, by the way. So that's where, yeah, we're not even going to get too far into it because a lot of y'all can't comprehend. But if a black woman has a baby, a black woman can give birth to any shade color in the whole world. So if a black woman has any shade of baby, and it went from one person to 8 billion, but we all come from this one person, wouldn't white people be black? Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm freaking lying. They're like, oh, I wonder who their roots go back to. Who is their ancestors? Come on. We are our ancestors. So white people are black. Indians, Native Americans, Asians. Y'all put labels equaling a box around people to better suit you or make you feel better about yourself. But in reality, you can't have one without the other. So just as important as women are, men are just as important. And there is definitely genetic mutations. Definitely. But y'all out here hating yourselves, causing mass destruction around the globe. The reason why we are under attack is because of how you feel on the inside. And I've had to learn that. I've had to learn that myself, like what love actually is. Even when it means loving the people that hurt me, because those people were hurt. Because what? Hurt people hurt people. Healed people heal people. So I'm never going to listen to someone that wants to be evil and destructive and live in chaos, because I don't want that in my life, and I don't want that in New Earth. So for all you guys thinking out here like, oh, the sun's gonna kill off all the white people, the sun's not even real. We made it, though. Again, y'all be worshiping the creations and not the creator, which is self. Because this is a reflection of our minds. We are the creator of everything out here, and these are our creations, including each other. We're all one. But the sun, when they're like, oh, CMEs, corneal mass injections, or EMPs, electromagnetic pulses, are getting shot, solar flares are coming from the sun. No, they're not. It's a wavelength coming from our bodies. It's a vibration coming from our bodies. Because the vibration is raising, because we're raising in vibration, but they're using the sun as a symbolism, because that's what they do. The sun is just a symbolism of us. So we're the ones heating up, not the sun. So is the sun gonna kill off all? No. Are people going to die? Yes, because they choose to. That's their choice. But y'all gonna look real, well, you know what? It's, at the end of the day, the only people left on the earth will be those with a loving heart. Yep, because we're here to then pass on love and pass on love. So if you're not here to pass on love, you will not be here. It doesn't matter what color your skin is. Everything on this planet is about love and healing. And we've come to a point where that's the only direction we're going in. So you can stay stuck at a lower vibration, a lower dimension, aka hell. You can stay there. That's your choice. But you will also choose to self-destruct, equaling in unaliving yourself. And then what happens? I got the answer for that. You reincarnate. And depending on your life lessons, you can reincarnate to a bird, a butterfly, a spider, a cheetah, the family dog. Anything that has eyes has a soul. A fish, a shark. That's why whenever you eat something with an eyeball, you're eating yourself, which equals cannibalism. And I gave my sister this small little, I'll just tell you guys. So knowing now that we can shapeshift, if my grandmother, who passed away, then became a dog, and she was our family pet for like 2 years. The pet dies. Then she goes into the cow out back, and we then slaughter the cow and then eat it. We're eating our grandmother. I wouldn't cut up my grandma while she was alive and eat her. So why, because she looks different, am I gonna cut her up and eat her? Like, because she can't talk? That's like when y'all say crazy stuff to little kids. Kids should be seen, not heard. And y'all just be disrespectful to kids. Y'all crazy. And y'all being disrespectful to these animals. That's crazy. Y'all crazy out here. Y'all being disrespectful to people because their skin is lighter than yours. That's crazy out here. And I'm going to be probably, there's a lot. There's a few that I know because that's who I vibrate with. But I'm going to continue to spread the message of love until y'all receive it. I'm not going back to hating and being evil for no reason. Now, again, the biggest war at the very end will be female against male. Yo, how did y'all expect to get here? How did the boys, the men, expect to get here? The fact of the matter is we're all here now. We're all here now together. So we got to learn to live with each other and love each other and admire the beauty. Because us say that's like, oh, okay, well, I don't like this race, so let's just kill them all off. Let's kill off all the Asians and the white people. That would be like saying, all right, I want to get rid of all the bushes, but we're going to keep the trees. It makes no sense. You literally make no sense. It'd be like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna keep the bees, but we're gonna get rid of all the butterflies. What? Y'all ridiculous. So yeah, I just want to let you know we're all God. Everything is spiritual. Whether y'all like to believe me, I don't care, because I know the truth. Like, I've traveled many, many lives, many, many planets, many, many dimensions. And the only devil out here is yourself. And I've explained this, a little bit to some people whose brains can comprehend it. The only negative spirits around here is yourself. So there's only one soul. One soul. One soul. But many, many spirits. So I'll give you an example. I am a soul. But I am surrounded by my ancestors and souls. So the person that I was before this lifetime is now a spirit. The little boy that died on the plane crash. Then before that, we had Marilyn Monroe, who is now a spirit. And then the person before that was the child on the Titanic, which is a spirit. But I'm still one soul. But those are all the spirits. But then think about all those people that she was around, or he was around, or whoever was around, or the people that died. So there's billions of spirits. There's only one soul. What? So the plants and animals, let me not say animals. The plants that you see that we eat are spirits, and they derive from a soul, and the soul is Gaia, and the grass and all that other stuff and the trees, those are spirits. One soul, many spirits, and these are all different types of personalities and traits and stuff. And I'm gonna say that we got to get faith back in humanity in order to save the world. But they want to continue to put us in boxes, rich and poor, black and white, male and female. I don't know why y'all let these things get to you. I really don't. Old and young. Yet when a baby is born with more knowledge than you because you've been brainwashed. When I tell you, I let my daughter school me sometimes, and her father says the same thing. You know, sometimes she got to put us in our place. The children are our future. There's a reason why that's a huge thing. The children are our future. But when they get here, we want to be like, oh, because I'm older than you, I know this, this, and this. No, we know the programs that somebody else taught us, and they're coming here with the new information, but we don't want to listen because they're younger than us, but yet they're an old soul. New spirit? Maybe. Old soul. That's how this is how this system works. And then everything, like I said, is a representation of just who we are. This is what I learned. The planets. That's just different representations, symbols of who we are. So they talk about how God, you know, the oldest being, in astrology or in the sky is Jupiter. Well, let's add spirituality, astrology, and science all together. Jupiter is hydrogen. Hydrogen is the oldest known element. We are made of hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon. Everything that has hydrogen in it, which is everywhere, is God. Hydrogen is a gas. You can't see it, so it's the thought, it's breath, it's life. They also call Jupiter Zeus, the sky god. But yet y'all be like, oh, Zeus is the devil. So hydrogen, which we're made up of, and the oldest known particle is the devil. That's what you're saying? So, yeah. Y'all need to really start going in deep. I tell people all the time, because I get so much hate messages, and I just be sending them back sarcastic shit at this point, because I'm like, okay, that's how you feel? Okay, you know, be mad all you want to, but the fact that what I'm talking about comes from a place of love. I literally want everybody to live. I want to see everybody at their higher self. I want to see everybody with a healthy body, long hair. If y'all want the six pack, you know, I want to see everybody like that, but not everybody's going to choose that life. But I am going to give you guys the tools to try. Whether y'all want to listen, I'm going to definitely throw the breadcrumbs out there to you. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. I'm not forcing shit on nobody. I'm just saying from my perspective of life, the goal and the only answer in this whole universe is love. And if you guys don't want to love each other, then go do that shit over there and keep it away from me. That's one thing I can say. Because as for me and my house, I serve the Lord, meaning God, you know, love. I want to do things out of love. And I know I go through different experiences and I meet different people. And no matter what level, dimension they are in, mentally, physically, spiritually, I'ma still love you. I've noticed every person I don't know if y'all have noticed this, but every person I've ever came in contact with, I have fallen in love with them. Even the people that hurt me. I love my dad. I love my mom. I love my kids' dads, because without them, my kids wouldn't be here. But have they done some fucked up shit? Whew, Lord. Have I done some fucked up shit? Whew, Lord. But do I still love myself? Yes. Forgiveness is key, y'all. We gotta forgive. We don't gotta forget. Because if we forgot, we'd continue to do the same fucking shit over and over and over again. Nobody's asking you to forget what was done. But we are saying it's time to forgive and move forward so we can get through this shit together. United, we stand. Divided, we fall. And the fact that y'all think New Jerusalem is here in the United States. The most loved land, the most greatest land of all time is not Africa. They want y'all to leave the United States so bad so that they can keep their sacred land. I'm not going nowhere. And y'all ain't gonna do me like y'all did the ancestors and slaughter me, because I'm very aware of what y'all are planning, by the way. And by y'all, I mean all of y'all, from the government to the people around. Like, people don't understand, like, I can see their black magic whenever they throw it out. And now it just looks funny because you're like a fucking baby. But, like, not like the smart babies, but like a dumb one. A programmed one, thinking that your guys' magic, like, you're gonna take some sage or take a piece of hair and, like, that's gonna do anything. Did you know that my mind alone is more powerful than any weapon you have here? Because it looks big, you think it's scary? You there's not even such thing as they couldn't even destroy the world if they wanted to. But they're gonna tell you, they're gonna threaten you with sicknesses. They're going to threaten you with war. And of course, you know, if you believe it, you'll manifest that for yourself and all those people that have a like mind. But for us that are like, oh, wait a second, that's not real, we're going to survive. That's why there's very few and far between. I will say that. And Gaia Soul is going to protect everything that is of love. And I'm like, it's not all about love and light. All right, well, I'll see you later in your next reincarnation whenever I'm still here in this body. And it's actually going to be looking better. Like, I'm already cute now. And I say this for all of us that are here, that are wanting to stay. We're beautiful inside and out. And in 10 years, we're going to look even better. 20 years, 1,000 years, 10,000 years. Forever. Forever. That's the heaven. Like, what did y'all think heaven was? Like, seriously, somebody tell me. Like, what did you think? You would think that you was going to go up into the clouds and you was going to be in heaven and Jesus, God, would sit on the throne and you'd be there for eternity. Forever. Y'all were going to be there forever, right? You guys were going to die, go to heaven, and be there forever. So, if heaven was such a great place to go to, why are we so afraid to die? Like, wouldn't you want to go up into the clouds and be with your Lord and Savior forever, eternal? Okay, yeah, exactly. Because heaven on earth is here. And there's actually 3 heavens, you know, because we do die, because we've chose those actions, though we don't have an aging DNA. Yo, the water, the sky, and earth are all heaven. All heaven. All of it. So, yeah, just keep these things in mind. I'm going to go get some food because your girl hungry. But I just want you guys to know that, like, whenever I say I love you, I'm not playing. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. I literally love you, because to hate any of you would be to hate a piece of myself. And why would I hate God's greatest gift to earth? You. Like, talking to myself and you at the same time. We are freaking we are family. I got all my sisters and me. Like, literally, that's how I feel about people. And when you guys reach that level, I promise you're going to be like, I see now. And your body starts healing itself. Your cells start healing themselves. And who needs a doctor? Who needs a doctor when you have this? Have a great day.